it doesn't take that long to form a fossil. If you want to get a fossil, it has to be pretty quick. And you can run tests on this as well, quite simply by getting a creature which is recently deceased, putting it in its environment in which you know that rock was formed, which the fossil is found in, and seeing how long it lasts for. So a classic example is we've found some amazing things like, you know, fossil starfish or fossil jellyfish. Well, all you need to do is get a fossil jellyfish, put it in some water, which is how we know that things like the limestone and stuff was created, and leave it and watch how long it takes to decompose. And you're talking in a matter of days. In fact, the majority of fossils, you can actually see these creatures have died in action. This is a trilobite. The name, trilobite, means three. Tri means three. Lobes like you've got on your ear. Ite means thing. So it's a three-lobed thing, and you can see the three lobes just there, okay? Notice it is actually rolled up. It's curled up into a little ball. Now, we have a modern relative of these trilobites. These live in the sea. The modern relatives live on the land. They're called woodlice or roly-poly, some people call them, or pill bugs. There's lots of different names for them. But one thing you know is when they're scared, they roll up into a ball. Okay, and they're sneaky little things, because the minute you leave them alone, they'll unroll and scurry off. Okay, so this trilobite was buried alive. It was buried frightened. It was scared. Something scared it and caused it to roll up. And we know that it had to be buried alive, because if it was dead, like the classic example is a trilobite's walking along, the trilobite is ill or whatever, the trilobite dies and then it slowly gets buried. If it dies, the muscles relax, the ligaments relax, it folds back out again, and it slowly gets buried. But here you have a creature that has been buried alive and buried while it was scared. So many fossils, many of the time, show that it has to be even quicker than a few days. It has to be instant, because they're still in their living position. I mean, anybody who looks at, like, you know, the fossils which are found at Pompeii, and they are fossils, okay, the fossils of humans, the fossils of the Roman guards who are standing there, the people who are sort of covering their heads up trying to protect themselves. Anybody who tries to say that took, you know, a few days to form the fossils, which is relatively quick compared to how most secular scientists will believe that fossils take to form, you know, you'd be laughed off, because these are instant fossils, because they're in their life position. And you can find many fossils that are clearly in their life position, active life position, when they've been buried.